Bubbles with Team for Alligator by Nick, Noah, and Corbin.
The problem we had to solve was getting bubble fluid onto something so that it could be blown off again, and to make that happen repeatedly. The design would have to rotate, and wind-powered rotation was an obvious choice, since the wind could also blow the bubbles themselves. We needed a turbine that our fan could blow, and a way to get that turbine to rotate wands through fluid. We accomplished that with propeller toys and Lego gears glued together. Rubber bands and pipe cleaners worked well as the wands. We ended up receiving an honorable mention for our never-before-seen intuitive Lego design and concept.
Here are some pictures of our early design tests with different bubble fluid, and the final design which we ended up presenting for FEDD Day. Issues with the design included having early bubble solutions gunking up the gears with gelatin, and having to choose between using gears connecting the rotating pieces or the use of a pulley system. Gelatin worked well for bubble making, but not for keeping the design working, so we dropped it. Gears worked on early tests, so we stuck with the concept.
Our design for the bubble blower worked magnificently during our original testing phase, like most projects with engineering would. But our design sadly did not work as well as we had hoped during the judging phase. We do have video of it working though. If we had to do it over again, more time would be put into getting a consistent angle on our fan to blow the bubbles, or redesign the blowing portion entirely. Another factor that hindered our bubble production was a slip-up on our part not to include a blockade of sorts that would prevent premature bubbles being formed before they were clear of the structure. Most bubbles were blown directly into Legos and then popping before ever being high up enough to be projected forward.
Advice we have for next year's students is to get building early on to make time for testing. It really helps for finalizing little design kinks and making sure everything in your project is consistent. For bubble blow in particular, make sure your fluid works and continues to work consistently. We had fluid that worked well one week and totally failed to work the next.